Lollapalooza. Lollapalooza is not another language's term for lollipop, but there was a time when it was used to describe really big lollipops. Disappointingly enough, it's not a festival of lollipops, but if there would be such a thing, it'd be awesome for sure. Anyways, Lollapalooza is one of the most popular music fests in the US, and whenever the end of July and the beginning of August approaches, Chicago's population swells like a rubber balloon, getting filled by helium for 2 to 3 days. The Lollapalooza stage is known to be a stepping stone for some of the famous artists today. This festival just turned 25 years old on its 2016 edition, and it expanded outside the United States starting in 2011. Lollapalooza festivals outside the US are held in Sao Paulo, Brazil, Santiago, Chile, Buenos Aires, Argentina, and most recently in Berlin, Germany. Its main founder was Perry Farrell, frontman of the alternative rock band Jane's Addiction, and Lollapalooza was supposed to be a farewell tour for the band, but the event became hugely successful and became a platform for wider recognition for dozens of artists. Farrell coined the term alternative nation to describe the feel in the festival's early years. Music fans in the early 1990s are completely gaga over alternative rock music, hence the term alternative nation. Aside from alt-rock, the lineup of Lollapalooza also consisted of grunge, rap, and punk that inspired festival goers to crowd surf and bump into one another in mosh pits. Back then, Lollapalooza was famous for headlining non-mainstream artists in its lineup. That's why when Metallica was added to the lineup in 1996, many fans described this move as disrespectful to other performers because the crowds were only attracted to the headlining act. By 1998, Lollapalooza was cancelled and had a tough time reviving itself the following years. It finally had a successful edition in 2005 when Lollapalooza appointed Grant Park, Chicago as its venue with a greater variety of performers, and Chicago became the Lollapalooza venue since then. If you think that the one in Chicago is better than the Lollapalooza outside US, you're wrong. All Lollapalooza editions are enjoyable, whichever one you attend. The Lollapalooza festivals in South America are in almost consecutive dates. They fall on the last days of March and early April. Berlin holds the festival in early September. So check your calendars and see which dates are available to you. You're gonna love the bunch of artists in the lineups. Aside from the Lollapalooza trademark alternative nation, there are also pop, hip-hop, and EDM artists included as a response to today's popular music, as well as including bands and singers who once performed in previous years, with performances that'll surely give you huge nostalgic feels. Whether you're going to Chicago, Sao Paulo, Buenos Aires, Santiago, or Berlin, you ought to have a good time in a 3-day fun-filled clash of popular music in the 1990s, 2000s, and 2010s decade. Plus, these cities are one of the most popular ones in their respective countries. So you might want to stick around for a while and tour one of these wonderful cities. Now get a move on and plan your amazing adventure.